Hi, everyone. We wanted to talk about prosecutorial discretion because there's been some recent updates and memos on it, and we wanted to highlight the importance of it in immigration court cases. So I'm a board certified immigration attorney. Our law firm's 14 years old this November 2023, and wanted to just go ahead and dive in. We're full service immigration law practice. So what's this prosecutorial discretion? How does it work? What are some of the most recent updates? And what are priority cases? Well, for prosecutorial discretion is just a way of describing that there's discretion in who to prosecute by law enforcement. And there's different memos that give guidance about who are the priorities. So this allows OPLA, the attorneys, to decide which cases to focus on and how they want to proceed in individual cases. So let's say there's a whole bunch of people in immigration court, because there are like millions, and this memo comes out, and then this says, well, then OPLA decides to say, with under this memo, we're not really going to go out proceed. We don't there because it's not an enforcement policy focus, maybe like 25% of the cases. But how do you figure that out? Well, it's attorneys put in their request, they bring attention to the OPLA attorneys, and in reality, it's going by priority and cases happening one by one. But in the end, the idea is to help alleviate the caseload and to prioritize, to help take the cases that are not a priority off of the docket. So it's a case-by-case basis, and there's a lot of discretion involved in this. Good prosecutorial discretion. So OPLA attorneys will work independently to evaluate cases. We as immigration attorneys, we submit requests, and then they will go and evaluate case by case. Now, there's been a lot of different memos, There's different names of the memos, or Mayorkas memo, the Doyle memo. Honestly, it's a bit confusing, but it's just, and it can change day to day. But it's those memos, whichever one is current at the time, is what's giving those priority enforcements. And so you can see on the link below, it has some of the more updated guidelines of which those are. So non-priority cases, non-priority, where they're willing to exercise prosecutorial discretion. So those are ones on a case by case, but there's a lot of discretion. So they'll consider administratively closing, which means that at any point, the OPLA attorney, the client, the respondent, or the judge can open the case. They'll consider continuances, reduced bond amounts, waiving appeal. So it's not just about terminating a case, it's also about lots of different other things like stipulations and joint motions to reopen and things along that nature. Priority cases are the ones that they're focusing on. They don't want to dismiss, they don't want to terminate, they don't want to administratively close. They want to get these adjudicated. They just want to get them over with. And so these are sort of how they break things down into what non-priority and priority cases. So priority, under the Mayorkas memo, priority A was national threat to national security. Priority B was threat to public safety. So if they were a criminal conduct that would hurt others. And priority C was threat to border security. Now there's been other cases where the priorities change, and ultimately prosecutorial discretion can be something great for a lot of different aspects, from being able to get the case closed, dismissed, terminated, continued, like we said. Even it can be used while your case is in the BIA. Joint motions to reopen, that's always great because that makes it a lot easier. And more likely than not, it'll get approved before the judge. So prosecutorial discretion has really been growing and evolving in the last few years, to a whole nother level. And so I would definitely consider, if you are in court, you're just got put in, you've been in for a long time, definitely feel free to give us a call and talk about it, because we can discuss what your options might be. I will tell you it takes time. The Oakland attorneys are very busy. They're predominantly working on cases that are only going to be happening in the near future. So definitely don't wait till the last minute. You can reach us all different ways on TikTok, Instagram, newsletter we have every other week in English and Spanish, sometimes Turkish, Facebook and Twitter, X, and you can call us at 713-589-2085. We have we have 3 full-time attorneys. A fourth one will be licensed shortly, and we have other part-time attorneys as well. We speak lots of different languages, including Spanish, English, French, Turkish, Russian, Ukrainian, amongst others, and have access to interpreters to help us help individuals of all different countries. So thanks for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time. Stay connected.